Well, as we reported earlier this week, the U.S. has officially reached the legal limit with which it can borrow to pay its bills.
On top of high inflation, what impact does reaching the debt ceiling have on all of us?
Moses Altsech from the UW-Madison School of Business is back with us. Good to see you, Moses.
Hi, Moses.
Thank you. It's good to be back. When you mentioned cute, tough, and really old, I thought this was going to be about me.
Well, we can back that up and put you in there instead. So, debt ceiling. We can't borrow any more money is what this means, right?
That's right.
To pay for bills that we've already approved.
Oh, absolutely. You know, every country really has debt, and you have to pay your obligations on time. Now, Congress, you know, a long, long time ago, in order to sort of keep tabs on how much we're borrowing, how much we're spending, decided to set a debt ceiling. And historically, when we reach that debt ceiling, it bumps it up a little bit. You know, the more politically polarized we've become, the more that's become sort of a bone of contentions and people negotiate a little bit when it comes to what it's going to take for us to vote for the increase, and that's kind of where we are today, and we'll see what happens now.
Well, what kind of an effect will it have on the markets and on our 401ks? How does it affect us?
Well, for starters, markets hate uncertainty. I mean, they really hate uncertainty. So the very fact that people are wondering, well, is this going to happen? You know, are they going to reach a deal? How long is it going to take? That makes markets nervous to begin with. Now, the prospect that there may not reach a deal and the U.S. may default, that's going to have really serious economic consequences. And in fact, anything that has really serious economic consequences for the United States has global repercussions too. So hopefully we're not going to get there. Maybe this is just some political grandstanding. Everybody's going to come together, realize that this is good for the country, good for us. We're the country, and they're going to reach a deal sooner rather than later.
But specifically, how's it going to affect Susan and me?
Well, the thing is that you know, your retirement savings, for example, are invested in the market. Mine too, and so a lot of ordinary people who have a job, they shouldn't be thinking, well, I don't have a big investment account. If you have a retirement plan through your job, that's you know, probably in the market, and you know, the volatility affects the market.
Should you move it out of stocks?
Don't do it. I tell you, the instinct when the market is declining, and it has been declining for a while, is better cut my losses, I want out. Hey, the idea is not to buy high and sell low. The idea is to stick it out if you possibly can do that. If you're really close to retirement, you shouldn't be in equities and stock, you know, in stocks very much in the first place. It's good to have a diversified portfolio, but you know, the time to make the move and figure I'm going to get out is not when it's low. If anything, if you have a little extra money, the lower it is, that's the time to go in a little further.
Right now it's a loss on paper, but if you sell out, then it's an actual loss.
That's exactly right. So I think what it takes is a little patience, and you know, things are going to normalize. I mean, things with inflation are getting a little better, and you know, the prospect of a recession is still kind of up in the air. But the truth is that when the stock market is suffering, is not the time to get out. I think you know, let's wait it out a little bit, unless you're really sort of close to retirement and you shouldn't be in it. You can afford to wait, and you're going to be rewarded for your patience. I'll promise you that.
Let's hope the lawmakers do their job and get this done.
You and me both.
Moses, thank you.
Great to see you,
It's my
Moses.
pleasure.
Thank
Good
you.
to be
Have a
back.
good weekend.